なんとかなったみてえだな。畳みかける。これがスーパーサイヤ人3だ。
Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. We got a teaser for our April Fool's unit. I knew they were going to do this. They have for the last few years. We've seen the likes of the Red Raditz, the Mercenary Tao, and so far they've been pretty funny. They've been pretty cool. Raditz constantly fighting the farmer with the shotgun. Mercenary Tao, as part of the new design philosophy, having the increased damage guard. Let's see what they do. Looks like Boo Saga. Oh look, they didn't forget about the Boo Duo. Maybe a second unique. Oh, look at that, dude. The animations still hold up. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself though. I know it's not Boo Saga. I know it's not Boo Saga. Okay. Cybermen. Cybermen with lettuce. What? It's Farmer Goku? Farmer Goku, huh? Okay. Oh! His mouth moves for his KO screen. Okay, that was kind of cool. The new model is there. Goku's mouth moving at the end is pretty interesting because I think that's when he tells people to get a job. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Because remember, Chi-Chi was telling him, you gotta work. You gotta work, Goku, we need money. So he's a farmer here and he's telling everyone else to get a job. All right, no problem. A little disappointing that the animations are reused, though. I think, like I said, Raditz, Mercenary Tao, previous April Fool's characters have had new animations, and it looks like this Goku is borrowing the animations from the free-to-play Purple Goku, the Tournament of Power one, I believe. Is that what it's from, or is this the Kaioken Goku before he transforms? I think it's either one of those guys. I know this strike attack sequence is familiar. Maybe they're hinting at what's coming next. Who knows? Because remember, the farmer segment of Goku here was the start of Super. Maybe they're trying to say that we're now headed this way. We're doing the beginning of Super again, which, if you remember, should be a potential God Goku, potential Beerus. Maybe the April Fool's character has nothing to do with the celebration is going to be. But remember, the previous April Fool's character was Mercenary Tao, and we had the DB Saga celebration, and then we had the Red Raditz, and I think we did Sand Saga again. Isn't that when we got our hands on the Yellow Goku? Was that who it was? The Yellow Goku that wasn't really good? And then he had another ally. Was it the Blue Yamcha? I think those came together, so maybe that's what they're trying to hint. I was under the impression they were going to do Beerus stuff closer to the fall when we got our hands on the remake. I think it was the perfect opportunity. We're seeing touched up, revamped versions of that arc. It would be a great time to release new characters tied to it. Maybe we see a legend Beerus, a legend God Goku, maybe an Ultra Beerus, given how long it's been since Beerus has seen a super premium character. Either way, no issues from me outside of the disappointing character model. I am looking forward to what his kit is going to look like because Red Raditz was not bad. Mercenary Tao, although niche, actually wasn't bad at all. I think the uncancelable type neutral with the ultimate spam was pretty fun. I mean, nobody expected him to just do Dodon Ray non-stop. It was a percent chance whether or not you pulled that ultimate, but that little shenanigans between restoring Vanish, having a relatively hard-hitting ultimate with type neutral was kind of funny. You gotta admit, it was kind of funny spamming out the ultimate. I think the Legends community had quite a bit of fun with that one. I guess just going through what the old free-to-play characters look like, what could they possibly do for this guy to make him relevant? I don't know, man. They'll probably have to give him something niche, something specific just for him to be like, okay, you know, he's got this one thing, this one singular funny thing that he can do that could be fun for the team. You know, if Dodon Ray was this guy's thing, I don't know. Hopefully it's something fun. I ain't gonna lie, as I saw the different Boo Saga segments show up, I actually thought maybe it was Gokule. I think that's how it's pronounced, Gokule. Because I said if we were to be in the Cell Saga and we're gonna do an April Fool's character, I think Super Saiyan Hercule would be funny. And if we're gonna be in the Boo Saga, then Gokule would be perfect. You know? A Fusion Warrior free-to-play April Fool's character. This is, I don't even know how many games have Gokule as a playable character, but Legends has been a bit of a trailblazer when it comes to characters you wouldn't expect as playable, as well as different forms, right? We are the first game to have a Super Saiyan God Fusion Warrior character. We are the first game, I believe, to have Future Gohan without the arm, hence why all the future gacha games did it as well. Legends has done some pretty nifty stuff. I think this would have been funny. I think this would have been better. Gokule would have been way better. Yeah, they would have had to make a new model, new animations, new everything. Fusion Warrior, Hercule, and Goku. But I ain't going to complain. I just hope he's good. But above all things, my expectation is that performance-wise, the character is at least decent. That's what I care for the most, just because I've always been saying we got to make a strong push for these free-to-play characters to actually being good. It's one thing for the animations in the model, it's another thing for this character to actually be used so people can appreciate the animations and the model. I don't think it's a bad reset. A free-to-play April Fool's character paired alongside a unique equip for Super Saiyan 4 Yellow Goku, which, by the way, I don't even know what they could give this guy to make people want to run him. I mean, come on now. This guy got a Zenkai and a unique equip so early into his release that he got power creep like crazy. He needs so many things tied to a dead ally, like the cover null right here, the card draw speed. Just thinking off the top of my head, if they really wanted this guy to be good and ran with the ultra full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, like they advertised, here's a few things I'm thinking. At least 160% reduced damage received. Because remember, this character gets 60% as your opponent uses cards. So putting him at 220, which is good. He's going to need, on enemy confrontation, draw a card. And a big reason why I say this is because when in his kit, he already gets ki and does a damage support for the team every time he faces an enemy. It kind of synergizes with his green card. So drawing a card on enemy confrontation would be good. And then I think he needs a 50% HP disrupt, similar to what the Synchro Gauge Gogeta has. I think those three things there would be a great start for him. I know they're going to be cautious with this. Full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku already makes it difficult to rush the team. But if you have an instant transmission ability with the already existing debuffing on the rush, then you cannot rush GT whatsoever. And I think this is going to be extremely annoying for people. I know GT doesn't see a lot of buffs, but making them unrushable for goodness knows how long would probably piss everybody off. Either way, I think there's a lot of stuff coming. I think it'll be an interesting reset. You let me know in the comment section below what you think. By the time this video is up, I should be live on Twitch playing Spooderman. First time playing through these games, having a blast. Hopefully you guys will too if you tune in. But until next time, peace.